In Malaysia, there are approximately 200,000 people with special needs. Disappointingly, only 4% of these people enjoy paid employment. In many other countries, however, this percentage is much higher. AGift With Care is a social business that assists people with special needs in a sustainable manner. It does this by providing direct employment and donations generated by the sale of personal care products. AGift With Care works closely with the following charity partners: the Cerebral Palsy Children's Association of Penang, the National Autism Society of Malaysia, the Association of Resource and Education for Autistic Children, the Society for Aid to the Handicapped, Penang Down Syndrome Association. AGift With Care will seek to include other charitable organizations as it expands. This project will help charitable organizations to be financially independent. It will also enable people with special needs to contribute directly to their own welfare through the process of decorating the bottles.
Autistic children, they're very normal looking. They don't have like physical disabilities or handicap. So they might be misunderstood when they have their behavior issues in the public area. Yeah. So that's why we hope that society are more empathetic and understanding to families because it's very stressful sometimes for the families to bring them out.
You see there's a need. That itself motivates you. I have a niece who is actually Down syndrome, and I've seen her grow. She's now coming on 30 years. And I saw what can be done to a child and what can be achieved if the child is put through the proper system. I saw that failing here. So I thought maybe I can contribute something towards it to see whether we can do a little more than what was already being done.
When children are born with cerebral palsy, right? For parents, it is a real trauma. A child with special needs, where will they go? What kind of treatment will it be? And it is not a disease, or it is not something like you get treated after a short term. This is a long-term thing. It's a medical condition. So parents are devastated. If you have a baby, that's not going to grow out, right? It's going to be a baby all his life. So you have to be caring for the baby from day one right up till maybe the last breath.
Actually, when I had Esther, I was already 43. And when I was pregnant, I was quite worried also. 43 years old. But I have only 2 boys. Maybe extra one would be good. But she came out to be having this disability. So from the moment I knew about her disability, right at the time when I was at the hospital, maternity hospital, feeding her, breastfeeding her, I started to sing to her. Singing is the best. Singing, she enjoys the singing, and then she can learn vocabulary. Right from day one, I really encourage her, singing, she can learn vocabulary and a lot of other things.
They are adults in children's body. If they're put into an open environment, they can be abused. Parents are not happy to see them go to mix with people who are adults who can mislead them and put them and other people in trouble. So the shelter workshop serves a place where they can come and work in an environment in which they are taken care of.
Out of 10, they are all 16 years and above. None of them is able to go out for job employment because language is barrier. Because some of them can communicate. But when it comes to dealing with something, to work with hands, they are able to do. But sometimes parents also have told me that they prefer the children. So I think it's not safe.
they are so worried that if you will send the child out for employment, what is going to happen? It's going to be really all these things that consider. So that is why, I have been going around also sourcing for job for men. And the first job that we received is AGift project. The first one that has really helped us, and that is the first one that has given us a lot of money compared to other jobs that we have sourced for the children. Because the payment wise is not so expensive, but so payment. For each bottle we design is 50 cents. This is a lot of money for us, for the children.
I think the project is a good way for the kids. It's train them on their drawing skills. Then eventually they can show their creativity in designing the bottles.
A gift project actually is good. It provides employment to our kids. Whatever little they can get, it's very good to them.
A gift project has been very instrumental in providing a new form of income for the young adults, because they have never done anything like this before, and it tapped into their creativity side, and the young adults, they really enjoy doing the water painting, and it's good because it's introducing to them a new form, a different type of job.
We treat them appropriate things where you have money, purchase whatever you want. We cannot assume that they are special children, what they know about money. They don't know anything about money. Why do we have to give them money? We don't treat them that way. Don't treat them that way.
In pre-vocational training, apart from the 5 motor skills that we train them, we also teach them the concept of salary income. So when they come in, then their attendance are taken. Then if their attendance is good, then they will have higher pay, so-called higher pay. And then it's also teaching them how to work in groups, because they'll be in groups. So how they interact with others to ask for things, how they work with other people so that they can produce or make products.
AGift with Care helps better the lives of people with special needs in 3 major ways. Firstly, AGift with Care provides employment opportunities to people with special needs by having them decorate its perfume bottles. For every bottle decorated, a negotiated wage is paid either directly to the painter or to the organization that cares for them. Secondly, for every product sold, an amount up to 10 ringgit is set aside for the charity partners. Thirdly, at the end of each year, AGift with Care will donate up to 20% of its profits to its charity partners.
They feel proud. They will feel proud of themselves. They're able to achieve, at the end of the day, no matter how much they can get. Sometimes they get as little as 3 ringgit, as much as 9 ringgit, 10 ringgit. Also, they feel very happy, elated. So you see the smile on their face, the happiness. Oh, I have this money, I'm going to buy this and that. So it makes me feel very happy, very achieved.
Long-term job for them is, what we want is consistent jobs, and AGift project is providing us the opportunity to have this consistent job. And with this bottle painting, they are, for some of them it's quite challenging to do the bottle painting because of their motor movements, fine motor skills. So with them, for them it's sort of like an exercise, because they get to move their body in a certain way, because when you're holding the brush, it's really muscular work, and as opposed to doing other jobs where it's more rough, handling. So with this fine detailing, they are improving their concentration, they are learning more about color blending, and there are many things that come with doing this bottle painting job.
We have to prepare them for that phase where their parents are not around. And that is what the center also will be doing. Taking them out, integrating them with society. So when they're old, they don't look like, oh, what's the market like? Or what's the supermarket like? Or can I go and buy some vegetables? Or even go and do a bit of shopping for my little things like my soap or my whatever.
Okay, what do you want to buy in the supermarket? Can you write down? So, of course they will write down 1 packet of chewing gum, one packet of Smarties. You know, they write. Okay, then with that list, they go and they will look for the items and they put in the trolley. Then the teacher will direct them to go to the counter and pay. Okay, now, where is the money going to come out from? From the teacher's pocket? No, it's from their own pocket. So they have to have the wallet, open up their wallet, and then the teacher is there to guide. Okay, if you can understand, you know, you take the change back. It's okay. If he doesn't understand, then the teacher will say, okay, now pick your change back. You see, we have to teach them.
There are hope for autistic children. Especially when you work with the children, you get closer to them, to their families, you will know that how the parents suffer. And then when they saw a little improvement, maybe we teachers, we want to look at big things, but to their parents, just a slight improvement, they were really happy. And then it helps me to think of, we actually take things for granted. We always take things for granted, especially the children's improvement. We will just think that by this age you should know this, but it's actually not. For autistic children, everything you have to teach them. Even though you say, okay, go to toilet, so simple. Go to toilet, you don't know how to go to toilet. You don't know how to close the door. Why do I need to ask you to close the door? Switch off the tap, switch on the tap. Every steps you have to teach them.
They love, understanding, but how are you going to show love? They can't say what is love, right? Because if you tell a child, I love you, do you think the child understands? So, words is nothing to them, but if your action will tell. I mean, sit down and talk to them, communicate with them. Communicate in the sense that, you know, when the child is playing, and you play with the child, open communication, close communication. So, for example, if the child has no speech, you say hi, the child looks up, he has already acknowledged, right, by looking up at you, that is, he has already responded to you, right? So, he has opened up one circle of communication. Then, just go on and on and on. He opens a circle of communication, you close a circle of communication. You say, oh, good looking, you know, you looked up at me, so you close the communication. Now, do something so that the child is able to open another circle of communication. So you can, in a day, it can be 20 or 30 circle of communications. You see, that is how important.
But I think they have failed to realize the ability of these individuals. They're only looking at their disabilities, but nobody is really looking at their abilities. And that is what this workshop is out to prove, that we can do it.
It is important that society does not view people with special needs as merely charity recipients, but rather as productive human beings capable of contributing to society and taking control of their own destinies.